to do with my life?
Everyone's thinking there's gotta be more.
Now we're driving and we're recording.
We're recording. Okay, so my name is Marina, and I'm gonna do a 10-day Vipassana, and I'm really excited. I just picked up two wonderful people. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, and we're leaving LA right now. We're gonna do a Vipassana, and what a Vipassana is why don't you explain?
Okay, let's. What is Vipassana? I guess it's a 10-day silent meditation retreat where you sit still for about 10 hours a day, and you eat vegetarian food, and you just basically don't talk. And so that's nice little mouthful or idea to wrap your head around.
And can you tell us, okay, he's already done it 3 times, and he's helped volunteer at 3 of them, so this is going to be your 6th, right?
Well, yeah, so I've been a participating student, which is a meditator, for 3 different courses, and then I've also helped prepare meals and wash dishes. It's mostly just like a servant, actually. And that is that's where you serve the whole time, but you also meditate 3 times a day for an hour each. So you're still meditating, but you're mostly working. So this will be the 3rd time I've served. And what were we just discussing? We were talking about...
Okay, so we're talking about... Okay, so why does a person want to do a Vipassana?
Good question. Why does anybody? Well, I guess it's going to have to go from personal experience, because I've heard a lot of stories about why people go. Some people go just to see if they can pull it off. I was actually heard about it for quite a few years and was completely disgusted about the idea of sitting still and not talking for 10 days. But it was only when I kind of came into some personal issues that I felt like I could use a little bit of help with that I decided to go and try going to one of these kind of all-intensive meditation seminars. And I found it to be really beneficial. I think the first experience that I had actually at the center, I was in India. I was kind of at an Osho ashram, because I had heard so much about this guy Osho. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Osho, but you heard of Osho?
I haven't, but she's smiling.
Have you heard of Osho? Yeah. So he's dead now.
Yeah, I know someone who has stayed at the center for a little bit. So
The one in India?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one I went to. I went to this Osho ashram in India, and he's actually dead now, but they carry on all sorts of different meditation techniques, and it's really kind of like a little mecca as a spiritual tourism in a way. But I went there, and I kind of went on a tour, and I wasn't so sure if it was my cup of tea. And my mom had gone to a Vipassana meditation, and there just so happened to be one in that town too. And so I went and checked it out, and you read a little bit about the information, and I felt like it was more my cup of tea, which I'm not.
That we're doing now.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not a masochist. I didn't read that it's just 10 silent days of sitting still, but there's some material that you read before you even sign up, and I felt like that seemed a little bit more grounded to me. So yeah, that was my experience, and I went and had some ups and I had some downs, and here I am going to serve yet again and enjoy it's like a little spiritual vacation for me.
Okay, and then I'll tell why I'm going. I have a cousin that has done a Vipassana, and he told me about it. He told me he had like all these crazy hallucinations and stuff, and it sounded like a really cool thing. Kind of scary, but like kind of cool as well. So I had it in my mind when he told me about it a couple years ago, and then since then I've been kind of wanting to do like maybe 3 days or something. And I read in some of the Deepak Chopra books, he talks about doing silence, like just engaging in silence, not talking to people or reading books or listening to the radio or an audiobook or writing or anything, because that's engaging in a conversation conversation with someone else. But I heard that like once you're alone and you don't speak for a couple days, eventually the voice inside your head that's always going off, it gives up. It realizes that it's not going to talk to anyone. So then that gives room for all these other thoughts and everything. So ever since I read that as well, I've been kind of wanting to do it. And then I spent some time in Europe this summer, and a lot of drama went down. I was like, oh my God, I just really want to get like control of my life kind of, and just kind of the same patterns to keep on like repeating themselves in relationships and everything. I just want to just go deeper into my mind. And so now's the time. I don't have a husband or kids or anything, so I can go.
Yeah,
Yay.
you have the time.
Okay, why are you going? Darling?
I'm going because I did a yoga teacher training last year.
Sorry.
LA traffic.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep everyone alive. I'm sorry.
So I did a training last year, and the Vipassana retreat was a requirement to do that to get your diploma. I did receive my diploma, but I still felt like I wanted to do it to see what it's about. I've heard some good things from friends who have done it before. I've been doing yoga now. That's really my spiritual practice, so I just hope that I can do more working on myself during the Vipassana course. So that's my reason.
Yeah.
Yay, okay. And so when you sign up, there's a ride share board, and I was gonna go alone, but then I was like, you know what, I need to get some good points with God. I'm just kidding. So then I
These are some serious Dharma points.
yeah, some serious Dharma points. So then I just found two people that needed rides from LA, so I ended up with these really cool people, and we are on our way. Yay. Okay, so we'll give some more footage when we arrive, but we have 5 hours or 4.5 hours, whatever. Okay, bye.
Signing off.
Signing off.